Hi guys, it's Hira here. So we are going to talk about a very, very common interview question today. Tell me about a time that you had to handle a difficult situation at work. Or you might get it asked in the format, tell me about a time when you had to handle a challenging situation, okay? So now the first thing to remember with this is, they're not trying to throw you off your game, they're not trying to make you cry. They are, it's a legitimate question, and really all they're trying to do is get a sense of who you are, okay? So they really want to understand how do you behave in certain situations at work. Challenging situations are very common, right? So they kind of want to figure out how you might behave with them in their team in this new job, given what you did in previous situations that are similar. So the first thing to note here is that they are asking you for a story. That's why it's in that format. Tell me about a time. Give me an example. So tell a story. Be compelling. Make it interesting. Remember that you're the protagonist, right? So you're the hero, and you should make this something fun for them to listen to. Now, having said that, don't get lost in the story and ramble on for 7 minutes, okay? Try and keep your answer to, at the most, 3 minutes. Really, it should be more like 2 minutes. And structure it. Structure is really important, especially when you're telling a story, so that you remember to hit the big points and then they can follow what you're saying. So the structure that I recommend is situation, action, result. SAR. So set up the situation, the difficult situation. Don't take too long to do it. And then focus your answer on the action that you took. So again, my recommendation, 3 actions. I did X, I did Y, I did Z. And then the result is basically a wrap-up where you say that whatever situation that you were in, you were able to resolve it because of the actions that you took. All right, so let me walk you through an example. Let's say that you had come up with a great idea at work. Everyone's excited about it, but there is this one colleague, and let's say it's a senior colleague, who is just not buying in. And so you're thinking, okay, how do I get her buying? So you would say something like, well, I did 3 things. The first thing I did was I tried to have an open conversation with her. Communication is key. So I made some appointments, just her and I tried to get a sense of why she might be sort of resisting my proposal. The second thing I did was I made sure that I had a lot of data and a lot of numbers, that I wasn't just proposing this, willy-nilly idea out of the blue, but I had really thought through it, and I had data to support what I was saying, and my analysis is clear. The last thing could be that you felt that something else was going on with her. That's why that it wasn't work-related. Maybe there was something, maybe she was up for a promotion and she did not want to play second fiddle on somebody else's project. And so your solution would essentially be to tell her, look, let's work together. Let's make this a project where both you and I are the co-chairs. And then you end by saying, and that was great. When I proposed that, she was happy and she came on board, and we were successfully able to launch our great idea together. So there you go. All right, so remember, when you get this question thrown at you, don't get railroaded. It's not, they're just really trying to get a sense of who you are. Tell a compelling story, but don't get lost in the story. Structure it. The best structure is situation, action, 3 actions, the result. Okay? All right, so hopefully that gave you some sort of way of making sense of this very common question. And also feel free to check out some of our other videos. All right, thank you.